They call me Squirrel.
What's going on, Squirrel Squad? It's your boy, the Squirrel, and today we are doing All Jobs Are Terrible by Mr. Al Murray. So let's get into this one, and if it's your first time here, just hit the subscription button. Come along for the ride with us. We're going to watch some Al Murray, and we're going to talk a little bit about it and see what we think. Do we really think all jobs are terrible? Al sure does. Let's see.
No job's all it's cracked up to be. That's a fact. Fellow there in the jumper, what's your name, sir?
Carl.
Carl, what do you do, sir?
Production manager.
Production manager? Ooh, what have you production managed? No job's all it's cracked up to be. That's a fact. Fellow there in the jumper, what's your name, sir?
Carl.
Carl, what do you do, sir?
Production manager.
Production manager? Ooh, what have you production managed? We might...
Conferences.
Conferences?
Conferences?
Fucking hell, non-essential personnel. Yeah, is that all it's cracked up to be?
It's all right, yeah.
No, it's not all it's cracked up to be, is it? Cleaning windows.
All right.
Is that all it's cracked up to be?
There again.
No. Working in IT. Is that all it's cracked up to be? No. Being a fireman. Is that all it's cracked up to be? Yeah. No, it isn't. Yeah. Well, sat around all day doing fuck all, waiting for something to happen. Working for Red Bull. Is that all it's cracked up to be, love?
Not at the moment.
No job
Not at the moment.
in the world is all it's... Being a teacher...
Not when I'm under the scrutiny of Al. No, it's not.
Is that all it's cracked up to be? No, it isn't, love. No, it isn't. Apart from the holidays. No, it isn't. No job in the world. Not even being the Pope is all it's cracked up to be. Now, being Pope looks like a good job, doesn't it? Yeah? Head of the world's biggest church, you can tell people to do all sorts of stupid stuff, and they have to fucking do it. Brilliant. Sounds brilliant, doesn't it? Sounds like a fucking gas, doesn't it? Yeah, but no one listens to the Pope, do they? No one. Do we have any Catholic ladies present this evening? Yeah, one down there, yeah? What's your name, love? Jenny. Beautiful British name. Now, you're a Catholic, of course you understand the Da Vinci Code and all that.
That's a really good book. That's probably the biggest book I've ever read. It was like just like this thick. I think it was huge. It was a really good book, though.
Good girl. Now, basically, yeah, you don't listen to the Pope, do you, darling? You don't listen to the Pope, do you? No, of course not. You've got one in your handbag, haven't you? Hey. Just in case you pull, hey? Yeah, you Catholic girls are the worst, don't you? Because you get forgiven whatever it is you do.
The beer's going all over the place.
Now, it's been a year. Now, the truth is, no one listens to the Pope. Mind you, I wouldn't want to be Pope because you've got to wear a dress, haven't you? You've got to wear a frock. Not fucking interested. But no one listens. And it's a shit job, isn't it? Because who here likes Christmas dinner? What do we like? Christmas dinner. When do we want it? Christmas. Not now, Christmas. Oh, for fuck's sake.
I definitely thought the answer should have been now, because Christmas dinner is good any time of the year, isn't it? Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. Is it just me?
Everyone loves Christmas dinner. Yeah, and you'd think, being the Pope, Christmas Day would be the best day of the year, wouldn't it? Because you get to eat Christmas dinner all fucking day. You just stuff his face full of Christmas dinner, 24 hours of the day, Christmas Day. You'd think that being Pope. But no! This is why being Pope is not what it's cracked up to be. Right? Because not only is no one fucking listening, but he has to say grace in 178 languages. For his Christmas dinner. It's getting to fucking pieces, wouldn't it? In nomine Patri et Filio et Spiritus Sancto. Oh, I can smell those sausages. Smell those sausages wrapped in bacon. Oh, one of them sprouts. Sprouts. We only have them once a year and they disagree with me, but I fucking love them.
You hear people say that all the time. They're like, oh, sprouts give me gas and this and that. I can tell you, honestly, I don't think I've ever gotten gas from sprouts. I love sprouts, but they don't make me toot. Not like baked beans do.
Oh, fuck it, I'm going to skip Spanish. They're not listening, are they? No point bothering with the English. They gave up a long time. It's Christmas! I mean, being the Queen isn't all it's cracked up to be. It isn't. When you were a little girl, did you just like to run around in knickers pretending to be a princess? Did you? Didn't you?
Oh, they're talking to me. He's getting all worked up.
Tell me you did, yeah? In fact, let's skip that. When was the last time you ran around in your pretending to be a princess? When was that? On your honeymoon? Truth is this. All little girls wanted to be princesses, didn't you, girls? Yeah? Yeah, but actually, being a queen is not all it's cracked up to be, is it? Right? It's not all it's fucking cracked up to be, right? Because in life, lads, yeah, you like films, do you like...
I wouldn't want to be any kind of world leader. Queen, president, dictator, princess, prince, whatever it is. Don't want to do it. Can you imagine if half the world is crapping on you all the time? Pfft, screw that. I'm good with that. I'm good. Seriously, that's for other people to do, not me.
Like films, son? You do? Yeah, well, films are a load of shit, right? They're lying to you, right? Because in life, there is no soundtrack. In real life, there isn't a soundtrack. When you meet the woman of your dreams, you don't suddenly burst into song spontaneously. There are no tense violins when you crash your dad's car for the first time. Put it in a ditch and have to lie about someone nicking it. That doesn't happen. There's no music in real life. There is no soundtrack, is there? Unless, of course, Your Majesty the Queen. Yeah? And she has the soundtrack everywhere she goes. The greatest tune in the world, which is, of course, the national anthem. My favourite tune, and your favourite tune, I'm sure. Yeah? Here we go. I say my gracious Queen. Come on! Long live our Queen. I say the Queen.
Perfect pub landlord style too. Sounds like he's frickin' loaded. Perfect, Al. Perfect.
Right, so best tune in the world. It's to you and me. To you and me. Yeah, to Her Majesty the Queen, it's the most fucking annoying thing in her life. Everywhere she goes, she has a soundtrack to her life, but it's the same tune every single time. You see her at a state function, her eyes go blank and dead. She's thinking, oh, fuck, here we go again. Turns up in her furs and that sort of furry helmet crown thing, turns up, and then has to make shit small talk. Oh, really, you're a fireman? Well, get on with it then. IT, you disgust me, grow up. Put the chips down, Big Bob. Now.
Takes the piss out of everybody in the crowd. It's a great way to do it.
So that job's not all it's cracked up to be, but being an astronaut is definitely not all it's cracked up to be.
Oh,
now,
no.
Do you like sci-fi films? You like them? You like a bit of the old sci-fi? Do we like a bit of the old sci-fi? Did you see the last Star Wars film? Do you like that? Like Revenge of the Sith, wasn't it? Revenge of the Sith. Revenge of the Sith. Like that. And it was the 6th film, but in fact it was the 3rd film, wasn't it? Yeah? Because how those films work is the 1st, 2nd and 3rd film, yeah, and the 4th, 5th and 6th film, and the 4th, 5th and 6th film, and the 1st, 2nd and 3rd film. Fucking Yanks. Now, what is this?
Yeah, we screw everything up.
What is this? You love that film, don't you? You love it. Yeah, old Darth Vader, all that, yeah, and the old stormtroopers, all that, yeah, and the old Wookiee, all that, yeah, and the X-Wing fighters and the droids. Well, you love all that, don't you?
For anybody who doesn't know, I actually looked up Al back. I was trying to find some like older stuff of Al's. This is obviously a little bit older anyway, but trying to find some of his original work, and I found this really, really old clip. He was such a young lad in this clip, and he used to make like mechanical noises with his mouth. That's what he did. Like, I'm sure a lot of you guys know this, but there's got to be somebody out there that I'm educating right now, and I'm feeling pretty good about it. But he used to make like he could make sounds like guns, especially. He would do this whole thing where he would like disassemble a gun, like an imaginary gun, just like he's taking it apart. But the sounds are unbelievable. I'll have to see if I can find that clip. I'll try to put it in the description below if I can find it. It was really, really neat. So I hope you guys enjoy that.
You love that. You love it, don't you? Say I love it. Go on, I love it. Yeah, well, it's for kids. Fucking grow up. Being an astronaut isn't all it's cracked up to be. Now, Harvey, do you remember the moon landing, sir? Of course you do. Back in the late 60s and you know late 60s. Now, Now, do you remember the names of the men who landed on the moon, Harvey? No. No, you don't? All right, okay. Rhoda, any idea?
What?
The names of the astronauts.
She wasn't paying attention up to that point.
The names of the astronauts.
I have no idea.
You have no idea. They were called Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin.
Right.
Who I had the privilege to meet earlier this year. Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin. Yeah, first two men on the moon, yeah? One small step from man, one giant leap from mankind, all that. $25 billion spent to discover that when you walk on the moon, you walk like a fucking gingerbread man. That's a lot of gingerbread. Actually, there was a third bloke went with them. Yeah, a man by the name of Michael Collins, as played by Liam Neeson. A man by the name of Michael Collins, who proves that no job is all it's cracked up to be. Because Michael Collins, he spent 8 years in training to become an astronaut. Yeah? Then he went all the way, 250,000 miles, all the way to the fucking moon. And then when he got there, wasn't allowed to land on the fucking thing. Life is a series of endless, relentless, grinding disappointment, boys. Yeah, terrible experience. 5 days it took them to get there. Yeah, they sat in the capsule, off they went. We're going to the moon, we're going to the moon. We're going to the moon. Come on, Neil, come on, Buzz, we're going to the moon. Neil and Buzz and Mike are going to the moon. It's going to be brilliant, it's going to be great. We're going to be walking on the fucking moon. It's going to be brilliant, it's going to be, come on, we're going to walk on the fucking moon. Like that. They get there, pull up. And the other two have become increasingly shifty as the journey has progressed. Nod to one another without making eye contact with Michael Collins, unhook themselves, like that, and float away. Through the tunnel connecting Columbia, the command module, with Eagle, the lunar lander. They float through. This is zero gravity you've got going on here. They float through. Not with their legs, obviously. They float through. Close the hatch behind them. Like that. Press the button. And fuck off.
And fuck off. Here he goes again with the sounds. See?
The first men on the moon, leaving Michael Collins on his own in that command module. On his own for 23 hours. On his own going round and round the moon. On his own for 23 hours in 44-minute orbits, round and round the moon. 23 hours, plenty of time to ponder exactly how fucking disappointing being an astronaut might be. And that whole time he's out there going, you lying fucking bastards! You lying fucking, you wankers! No wonder they didn't join in with a song, oh, for fuck's sake! You lying, but you lying, for you. One small step for a cunt, more like.
Oh, Murray, I love it, absolutely. I don't know. Imagine there's got to be some good jobs out there. All the ones that Al's brought up were pretty terrible the way he described them. That poor son of a bitch, 23 hours and 44-minute laps around the moon. Boy, that sucks. He just always has the most interesting take on things, and it's always good for a good laugh, just taking the most ridiculous approach you can to anything. So, Al, thanks, buddy. Appreciate you, man. Thanks so much for the laughs. Thanks so much for telling us about all the crappy jobs out there, because all jobs are terrible, Al. They're absolutely terrible. Well, I'm going to go now and edit this video and then go to bed. So tomorrow I can put this video up and then go to my terrible job. Actually, don't mind my job, but, you know, according to Al, it's terrible. You guys have a good night. Take care of yourselves. Don't take yourselves too seriously. Squirrel out.